Hey, this is Jonathan, and this is Conscious Endeavors. Before we were talking about how life is a video game in episode 17. My video was cut off, unfortunately, so I want to continue. In the video game of life, you have an adverse situation or challenge that you have to live through. And if you don't go through the adverse situation or challenge, then it's going to come back somewhere else in your reality and you're going to have to face it. I talked about the spiral of life. This is what the spiral of life is. The spiral of life always brings you back to that moment so you have a deeper meaning and understanding of the learning and the growth. Ancient indigenous cultures knew about this spiral of life, and they used to draw the spiral in the sand and in the dirt and the cave walls. So they knew about the spiral of life, and they knew how you always had to go back to live through that same adverse situation and challenge for growth purpose. So there is no escaping it. You can't run away from your adverse situation or challenge. Why are you angry in life? You're angry because you need to learn compassion and love. What is anger? Someone that I took a meditation course with, he was an English professor, and he said something that was so profound. I wish I could remember his name. Anger is depression revisited. Well, that makes a lot of sense, because the person doesn't want to go back to that depressing moment, so they get upset. Anger is asking for change also. Anger is not wanting to face that uncomfortable situation again. Anger also is a lack of understanding, because if you understood the situation, you'd never get angry. You wouldn't get upset if you understood the situation. So that says a lot about what anger is and what anger is trying to teach. For somebody who's dealt with anger and temper issues for many years of his life, I find that's very profound, because no one ever really taught me compassion in my life. In order to be a good leader, you also need compassion. People aren't going to want to listen to you if you're angry all the time. So, there's a lot of things that we have to deal with in the spiral of life, and if we don't deal with them, well, they're going to come back in other forms. Different time, different place, different people, but same situation. I saw a meme on social media the other day, and I would love to read it to you, because I think it's some good information. I think this could really help someone focus on their shortcomings. Anything that annoys you is teaching you patience. Anyone who abandons you is teaching you how to stand up on your own 2 feet. Anything that angers you is teaching you forgiveness and compassion. Anything that has power over you is teaching you how to take your power back. Anything you hate is teaching you unconditional love. Anything you fear is teaching you courage to overcome your fear. Anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go. conscious endeavors.